Welcome everyone, Sandra Alexa here. So first of all, I am going through a phase of recalibrating, redefining, just like everyone is, okay? And basically that's what Game Changer is. It's a self-discovery tool, okay? Because the first relationship we have is with self, and we know we've gone through lots of changes. So I want to welcome you this morning, and I want to thank you for taking the time to watch the videos and read the posts that I put out, okay? Because this is for you, okay? This is the cosmic weather reports for as what's happening and to assist you on your daily journey. So today I want to welcome you and ask if you would consider liking this video, if you would consider commenting, and if you would consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And underneath it shows that what the Facebook pages are. There's one for Game Changer and one, my personal one, and one for Muse. And it also shows my website, mypersonalmuse.com, where you can in fact go, and it shows all my services, everything I've ever done. There's testimonials and any services that I can offer you on your journey for self-discovery at this particular time. Everybody's concerned about their work, their like, what am I going to do? Things are just changing, and it's never going to go back to the same. And so it's you that needs to go through the shift and the change. And we have some exciting months ahead in 2020, okay? We have the eclipses coming up. We have lots that's happening in May and June and July. But so today I want to concentrate on the new moon. New moons are always new beginnings, okay? And so it's like you can open the door and you can release and close a lot of other things. So May 22nd, we have a new moon at 2 degrees of Gemini. It's exciting. Again, as I said, it's always new beginnings. You can create new intentions. It's like you're planting new seeds, and it's seed planting time, the flowers, the garden, that type of thing. Watch out for some intense volatile energy on the 19th and 20th, okay, which is probably today. So I want you to respond rather than to react. This is going to be a big one. Respond. So kind of stop, pause, listen before you react. The time to set a new intention for a specific area of your life. And that depends on what area on your natal chart that this new moon shows up in. And within about 6 or 8 weeks, I'm doing a lot of shifting and changing with my marketing, and I will be setting up some classes for anybody that's interested in finding out what are the strategies that I can use to effectively use when the new or full moon comes into a specific area of my chart. The interesting energies right now are that Mercury, who rules Gemini, and we have a Gemini moon, and Venus is now retrograde in Gemini until June 25th. So we have all of these things. A lot of people will try to isolate a part of a chart or a cycle, but it's like a piece of a puzzle. They're kind of all interconnected. The energy during this time is very flexible. That's what you have to do, is you have to be flexible, you have to be diverse, you have to be adaptable. Okay, and you may be building, this is interesting, media platforms for long-term community connections. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Now, because we have a Venus retrograde, you may be going over and reassessing what you value and what you desire for pleasure and for relationships. Are we contemplating? As we contemplate, it will flow. Okay, it starts to open up. Because we also have a Mars-Neptune, there's a specific flavor, okay, of uncertainty. to what you really want. So you could be doubting it, there could be some confusion, which will make it hard for you to set intentions. So take some time, go outside, really just kind of sit with it and know that you know what, you can make these intentions, but things can change. Okay, it's just setting, it's kind of giving you a focal point. Now, the higher form of divine love, when we're talking about Venus and Gemini and the new moon and probably intentions on that, is the spiritual seeker desiring connect to love of source. Interesting how we define love as we shift our consciousness. Okay, I can really relate and embrace Christine Northrup's understanding as I listen to her daily videos. And so she's saying is divine love is the ability to discern or contemplate what's really going on. And the love is the ability to look at something dark and call it out so you can shed light on it. So see what is really going on within. Self-discovery and knowing the first relationship is with self. So new moons, okay, looking at relationship. Gemini's about communication. How are we communicating with ourselves? Okay. This is very important to understand. Again, it can help with maybe the confusion and the doubt, because again, the nodal axes are now in Gemini and Sag, and it's what is true and what is not. That's on for 18 months. So you think you know, and then you're kind of unsure. So there's mixed messages for yourself and for people that you're connected to and bonded to. So the key is to check in with your higher self. And that is connecting and aligning with divine source, okay? Finding your calmness and your peacefulness. So the seismic shifts in consciousness as new truths become stronger on this new moon. You are being forced to let go of old beliefs, knowing this is going to continue for about 6 months. So it's a recalibrating. So beware of making decisions, like really strong, like, okay, maybe I'm going to do this. Some decisions you have to make. That's a given. And so if you can connect with source and use your intuition, okay, and what's your gut instinct? Okay. You may be feeling overwhelmed as there's so much external information that's going out there with what's happening in politics, what's happening with when are we going back to work, what's happening with when am I going to get my job back, and the finances and relationships are struggling, okay? And we see all of the political stuff happening, okay? And so keep it simple. What do you have control over? What can you, in fact, change, okay? And so breathe as it drops you into stillness, so you can be in the present moment and you won't have anxiety. And I'm one that deals with high anxiety because I have a lot of sensitivity because of the placements in my chart and my intuition, my sensitivity, that type of thing. So go out into nature, smell the flowers. Touch the trees, touch the grass, enjoy the sun, have gratitude, appreciation, and love for the colors and the textures. Be in that moment if that can take you there. Stand by a stream, get outside. This way you step into your own power, trusting source and divine, as you are in fact exploring choices, okay? Because this is lots of decisions and lots of choices. Choices of thoughts, choices of emotions. It's imperative to be conscious of where you are and how are you focusing your energy. Okay, so I can have a thought, a doubt, and it's like, okay, is it going to keep me here or can I move it? Can I look at something different? Hold an anchor in your spiritual center. during this very transformative time. You can check the YouTube channel on other videos because there's a lot talking about the different shifts and changes, specifically in who you are, what you're going through in relationships, always remembering the first one is with self. That's why Game Changer is so good, because as we shift and evolve, our consciousness is elevated. We can usually see more. And so Game Changer, the first chapter, is all self-discovery. So there's 8 areas to ask yourself questions. And I'm sure that if you were 20 and you're 40 now, you would see the difference. Okay. So it's a great time to purchase a copy of it. Actually, you can get it on Amazon. Indigo chapter should be opening. You can go to Freeze and Press. Well, actually, if you check on the YouTube channel, if you just go up, it'll tell you where you can purchase it. It's on audio, ebook, a lot of different options for you. Okay, and it's the new model of relationships, remembering first is with self. And I also talk about the shift in energies right now. This has been going on since 2007, 2008. So we still have a while to go. Please consider sharing this Facebook post. Consider sharing the video on YouTube, and hopefully you will check out and comment. Again, I said like, share, and subscribe. And so I'm sending you much love, great energy, many blessings, sparkle. And it's interesting, I'm because of my new work with social media, is I'm looking at an avatar and doing a lot of stuff. And please comment. I like comments because it will help me shift and say, what is it more that I could help you with? I mean, and if it's not me, I have an incredible, I'm not going to call them tribe. I collaborate with a lot of very wise souls. Okay. And so, especially during these awakening times, and take care and enjoy intentions, new moon. Okay. And be calm and center yourself.